What's up, guys? We're taking a look at some more MLB player props today over on Prize Picks today on April 5th. We have a 5-1 run going on the normal 1-unit plays in these YouTube videos, so I'm really happy with how the run has been going. Let's go ahead and continue with today's video. If you guys are not already on Prize Picks, you guys can join using the link down in my description below, or just use code DOMG because that gets you a 100% deposit match up to $100 when you guys do go ahead and sign up again. Link is down in my description below. But a really good run going. Really happy with how things have been going. Had a half-unit play yesterday, which really should have cashed, but so we got one last at bat to go over, which was a pretty big heartbreaker. Only half-unit play though, didn't have a pair or anything for him, so yesterday was just really weird with Taco Tuesday and all the bumps that they were putting out, but still caught some MLB W's over on my dub club, as well as quite a few W's in the NBA category. So over on my dub club, you guys can get my plays sent to you, ranked by confidence level, and reps to go with all my main props. There's 4 different pricing options, 4 different tiers, all access, which includes all sports, all my entries, everything, basketball, MLB, and then also NHL. So there's 4 different options. You can get my plays text to you from Telegram, email, or also Discord. There's 3 different options, and they are also coming out with an app. Over 870 subscribers in my dub club. So if you want to see everything that I'm playing today, more plays that are just in these YouTube videos, you guys can check out my dub club. Again, link is down in my description below. So if you guys want to go and join that, a ton of you guys have been joining. I seriously do appreciate you guys. But let's just go ahead and hop into today's video. Really simple breakdown going today, and we have a lot of early games today as well. So hopefully you guys are not watching this later in the day, because we do have some early games today. Let's go ahead and dive in though to this slate here. We're gonna go ahead and go with pitcher fantasy score. Starting off here, make sure, by the way, that you tailor your own risk and always play responsibly, all those different things, man, and also do your own research. But Aaron Nola here, I like his over 34.5 pitcher fantasy score. I like his over 34.5 pitcher fantasy score for a couple different reasons, and let me explain why. So if you just go ahead and type in Nola to the DGF Fantasy Optimizer right here, we can see what he's at for like sports books. And first off though, let me pull up the scoring chart when it comes to MLB fantasy scoring, because you get a win, that's 6 points. Phillies probably not gonna beat the Yankees today, so I'm not gonna count it as a win right there. He should get a quality start. He's favored to have about 18 outs, which should be a quality start, as long as it does not allow more than 3 earned runs. I see him giving up about 2 earned runs here, and then also probably about 7 strikeouts with 18 outs. So that would actually put him at 37 fantasy score. That's a really simple thing for Nola to do. As long as he has 7 strikeouts and gives up 2 earned runs or less, he'll get that quality start, hopefully, as long as he has 18 outs, and that's just 37 fantasy score. It's pretty simple for Nola to do today, unless he just gets absolutely shelled, which he did actually earlier this season already against the Texas Rangers. I'm expecting a bounce back here from Aaron Nola today. He had a 3.2 innings pitched, had 5 earned runs on 4 hits. He was pretty bad, only 4 strikeouts as well, but that's pretty good strikeout numbers for it being only 3.2 innings. So Aaron Nola, I'm expecting a bounce back from him today. He's already faced the Yankees 3 times in his career. He's over this in 2 out of 3. He actually didn't even face them last year though. It was 2021. He faced them twice with 19 and 60, and then in 2020 he had 55 fantasy score against them. So he's got a pretty decent history against the Yankees. Again, it's just going to really depend on those earned runs, which he's at minus 155 to go over 1.5. So I'm seeing him to have about 2 earned runs right there. But really, it's just pretty much just math and pretty much just relying on sportsbook odds. So like he's at 7 strikeouts right here, plus 125 to go over 7.5 on sportsbooks. So have him right about 7 strikeouts, which I think he can do today, and that should really just put him over his fantasy score. Like I said, just math and following the sportsbooks odds. So as long as the sportsbooks aren't wrong, he should hopefully be able to cash this player prop. He's like a plus 220, I think, to have a win as well. So if he gets the win, that's plus 6 fantasy score. But again, I don't think the Phillies are going to win this game, and there's even a shot if they win the game that Aaron Nola doesn't even get the win. So pretty simple breakdown right there though. Let's dive into player prop number 2. Let's go ahead and we're going to go with the first inning runs allowed category. So it's a no run first inning, if you guys know what that is. You guys know what that is if you've been around the MLB space for a little bit now. But let's go ahead and talk about the first inning runs allowed here. This one's actually split between 2 games, so it's not like a normal game like Cincy and Chicago and the no run first inning in that game. This is actually a little bit different because this is Garrett Cole plus Chris Flexen. I like the no run first inning in this game right here. Garrett Cole and Chris Flexen here. So I like them both to not give up a run in the first inning. Like Philly and LA, their starting pitchers can give up a run, but as long as Cole and Flexen do not give up a run, this one would end up being a cash. So Garrett Cole, I'm not really concerned about him giving up a run too much. Famous last words, but Garrett Cole, he's been really solid in his career. Of course, I really shouldn't have to say that. I really don't see him giving up a first inning run against the Phillies. The Phillies have been over their no-run first inning in only 1 of their last 5. They've had a first inning run in only 1 of their 5 games this season. So I'm not really worried about like a top 3 pitcher in the league giving up an earned run in the first inning. So Again, famous last words, but Garrett Cole, I don't really see him give up a run in the first inning. I mean, I'd be really shocked if he did. But then you have Chris Flexen here, who's the one that normally should be worried about. Chris Flexen, though, he had a no-run first inning in 82% of games last season. 82%. The Angels is who he faces today. The Angels are 0 for 5 this season at having a first inning run. On top of that, Flexen faced the Angels 3 times last season. He started against the Angels 3 times last season and never gave up a first inning run in those games. So Angels 0 for 5. Flexen was 3 for 3 against them last season. He's 82% last season. There's a lot of green that I see for Chris Flexen, man. I think there's a lot that can go right with this prop right here. So again, the Phillies 1 for 5, who Garrett Cole faces today. So there's a lot of good things, a lot of upside that I see with the Garrett Cole and Chris Flexen prep right there on the under no run first inning right there. Again, a really simple breakdown for the most part right here. Flexen this game, by the way, right here, there was a run in the first inning in this game. However, he did not start that game, so I do not believe he was the one who gave up that run. Then you have Chris Flexen, though, in these 3 games last season. He's actually, by the way, he's actually has not given up a first inning run in all of these games besides this one right here, April 30th. All these other games, these other 5 games right here, I'm sorry, actually that's 6 games that he started, he never gave up a first inning run right there. So I like the spot here for Chris Flexen in this game, and I think he ends up going under his first inning runs allowed along with Garrett Cole. However, there are, of course, guys like Ohtani and Trout on the Angels who are very, very dangerous to take pretty much an under against. So although they have not really been able to do much in the first inning this season, so I'm really hoping that they don't hit a bomb this time around. So that is my first 2 player props right there. That's pretty much going to do it for today's video. If you guys want to check out the DGF Fantasy Optimizers, amazing tool that they have for all these different sports. They have this for sports books, they have this for prize picks apps, prize picks, underdog, flip, all these other places. Just go ahead and use the link down in my description below, then click on membership options. You guys can check this out and get a 3-day free trial. If you guys go ahead and sign up for a 3-day free trial of their all access membership before committing to a monthly fee, you guys can go ahead and sign up if you want to take a look at that. You get a 3-day free trial of this, and it's an absolutely amazing tool to have this again for like plenty of different sports. #1 tool that I use when researching player props. You can see Rowdy Tellez to have a total base is a pretty good look right now based on sportsbooks odds. Shane McClanahan over 6 strikeouts is a -120 to go over 6.5. He's at 6 on prize picks. I've been looking pretty heavy into that. I don't think I'm personally going to play that, but McClanahan, he's kind of like a pretty big lean for me over the 6 strikeouts right there. But that is pretty much going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully we end up cashing out and make this a 7-1 run. Overall, pretty decent slate though. It just kind of sucks that all these games are like in the middle of the day. Kind of wish we had a little bit more night games. I do like the middle of the day games, just not like 7 of them starting at like 1 o'clock. I think that's kind of not great, but hopefully we do cash out today. Dub Club, if you want to see everything that I'm playing, the link is down in my description below. You guys can go ahead and check that out if you are interested. And that's pretty much going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys hopefully in tomorrow's video. Make sure you subscribe, all the different stuff, and play at your own risk and play responsibly.